A group of proud Americans comprised of basically volunteers are doing something at the border that Democrats really, really hate. They are known as the United Constitutional Patriots, and they round up illegal border crossers and turn them over to Border Patrol. New Trump, Navy hat -33% off and free shipping. America is in the midst of an invasion at the border, and these people are needed now more than ever. From Click on Detroit. A militia group near the U.S.-Mexico border detained hundreds of people this week, New Mexico's Attorney General told CNN. My office has been informed that this week, an armed group has detained nearly 300 people near Sunland Park, New Mexico, Attorney General Hector Balderas said in a written statement. These individuals should not attempt to exercise authority reserved for law enforcement. Videos posted online purportedly showing migrants held by the United Constitutional Patriots group and handed over to the U.S. Border Patrol drew swift condemnation from the American Civil Liberties Union of New Mexico. Continued, we cannot allow racist and armed vigilantes to kidnap and detain people seeking asylum, the ACLU said in a letter to state authorities denouncing the actions and asking the government to step in. We urge you to immediately investigate this atrocious and unlawful conduct. CNN is reaching out to the United Constitutional Patriots for comment. The New York Times reported that a spokesman for the militia group said their actions were legal, comparing the detention of the migrants to a verbal citizen's arrest. Here's a video on what the group stands for and what they do. Poll: should Crooked Hillary be tossed in jail? https://www.elpasotimes.com/videos/news/2019/04/19/ United Constitutional Patriots New Mexico Border Ops Patrols border/35217500002/ Another video of migrants being handed over. In January 2019, nearly 60,000 migrants were apprehended at the southern border. February only got worse, with nearly 80,000 apprehensions. However, March has been the worst month by far with over 100,000. That's nearly 250,000 migrants in just the first 3 months of this year alone. Poll: should Jim Acosta be banned for live from the press pool? No wonder DHS Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen submitted her resignation. From New York Post. The feds on Tuesday revealed that 103,492 asylum seekers and other undocumented immigrants were apprehended at the southern border in March, more than double the number last March and an increase of more than 26,000 from February. Customs and Border Protection officials had predicted that the number would hit triple figures because of the huge surge of desperate Central American families seeking asylum in the U.S. CBP sent this tweet. #CBP is currently experiencing an unprecedented and unsustainable situation at the southwest border, a border security and humanitarian crisis. In March, CBP apprehended or deemed inadmissible 103,492 individuals along the SWB. #CBP is currently experiencing an unprecedented and unsustainable situation at the southwest border, a border security and humanitarian crisis. In March, CBP apprehended or deemed inadmissible 103,492 individuals along the SWB. https://t.co/ru9asogpbpic.twitter.com/myakoweek, CBP, @CBP April 9, 2019 And, Democrats still have the nerve to say there's no crisis, huh? For the Border Patrol Union president to say that we are in the midst of the worst crisis in Border Patrol history, something is up. Poll: do you stand with Trump in his fight for the border wall? He wouldn't say this for no reason. He's not trying to become famous. He's saying this due to how out of control illegal immigration has become. And yet, Democrats could not care less. From Daily Wire. In a radio interview on Tuesday, National Border Patrol Council President Brandon Judd said that U.S. Border Patrol agents are facing the worst crisis the agency has ever seen since its formation in 1924. When asked about the 20,000 migrants that Mexico warned are presently approaching the border, Judd said there is not much Border Patrol can do. We ultimately end up letting them go, Judd said. They cross the border illegally and then we give them what we call a notice to appear, and we release them on their own recognizance, and what that means is they promise us that they will return for all of their proceedings, but we know that they never do. They know this, that's why the numbers are so large. Continued, this is the worst crisis we have ever faced in the history of the Border Patrol, and we're going back to 1924. In my 21-year career as a Border Patrol agent, I've never seen it like this. It's never been like this before. This is the worst it's ever been, and if we don't do something, it's going to continue to get worse. Judd said he is in favor of President Trump closing the border, a course of action the president warned he might pursue in a tweet on Saturday. HT, right scoop you might like. Let's block ads. Why?